History books often focus on kings and queens, knights and battles. But what about the ordinary people, the ones who lived and worked the land? The medieval peasants who made up the vast majority of the population left few written records of their own. Their lives, shrouded in the mists of time, seem like a mystery. But by piecing together archaeological evidence, glimpses from illuminated manuscripts and surviving documents, we can begin to unveil the secrets of their daily existence. Imagine a world without cars, electricity or supermarkets. A world lit by firelight where the rhythm of life followed the seasons and survival depended on the land. This was the world of the medieval peasant, a world both familiar and strikingly different from our own. Their stories, though rarely told in grand narratives, are essential to understanding the tapestry of the past. Join us as we delve into their world, exploring the realities of their daily lives, their struggles and their simple joys. The sun rises over the village, casting long shadows across the fields. For the medieval peasant, this signals the start of another day of hard work. There are no alarm clocks, only the crowing of roosters and the natural rhythm of day and night. The family rises, washes in a basin of cold water and shares a simple breakfast of bread and ale. Work is the constant rhythm of their lives. Men and women labor side by side in the fields, tilling the soil, sowing seeds and harvesting crops. Children, too, contribute to the family's survival, tending animals, gathering firewood and helping with household chores. There is no room for idleness in this world. Days are long, stretching from sunrise to sunset. The work is physically demanding, requiring strength and endurance. There are no tractors or combine harvesters. Everything is done by hand using simple tools. The peasants work tirelessly, their lives intertwined with the cycles of nature, their fate often determined by the whims of the weather. At day's end, the weary peasants return to their humble dwellings. These homes, typically one-room structures made of wattle and daub, offer basic shelter from the elements. The floors are often dirt covered with straw for insulation. A central hearth provides warmth and a place to cook, the smoke escaping through a hole in the roof. Furniture is sparse, a table, some stools, perhaps a chest for storing meager possessions. The family sleeps together on straw mattresses, sharing their living space with any livestock they might own. Privacy is a luxury they cannot afford. Their diet, too, is simple and repetitive. Bread, the staple food, is supplemented with vegetables from their gardens, such as peas, beans and onions. Meat is a rare treat reserved for special occasions or obtained through hunting or trapping. Dairy products like cheese and milk, if available, add variety to their meals. Meals are cooked in a single pot over the fire, the aroma filling the small space. Section 4. The weight of the world. Struggles and hardships. Life for the medieval peasant is a constant struggle against the elements, disease and hunger. The threat of famine looms large, a cruel consequence of crop failures or war. Disease, often spread by poor sanitation and limited medical knowledge, can decimate entire villages. Infant mortality rates are tragically high, a constant source of sorrow for families. Adding to their burdens is the feudal system, a rigid social hierarchy that binds them to the land and their lord. They are obligated to work the lord's fields, pay him taxes and seek his permission for major life events. Justice can be arbitrary and unforgiving, with harsh punishments meted out for even minor offenses. Yet despite these hardships, they endure. Their resilience, born of necessity and shaped by generations of hardship, is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. They find solace in their faith, their families, and their communities, drawing strength from shared experiences and mutual support. Section 5. Glimmers of joy, celebrations, and pastimes. Life for the medieval peasant is not without its moments of joy and celebration. Religious festivals, marking important dates in the Christian calendar, offer a welcome respite from the daily grind. These occasions bring communities together for feasting, dancing, and religious observances. Village fairs, held a few times a year, provide opportunities for trading, socializing, and entertainment. Traveling entertainers, such as jugglers, storytellers, and musicians, bring laughter and a touch of the wider world to their remote communities. Simple games like dice, chess and board games offer amusement and a chance to socialize during long winter evenings. Evenings after the day's work is done are precious. Families gather around the hearth, sharing stories, singing songs and enjoying each other's company. These simple pleasures, rooted in tradition and community, offer a welcome counterpoint to the harsh realities of their existence. Section 6. Bonds of community and kin social fabric. In a world where survival depends on cooperation, community is not just a social construct but a lifeline. Medieval peasants lived in close-knit communities, bound together by shared experiences, mutual obligations, and a strong sense of belonging. Neighbors help neighbors, sharing resources, labor, and support during times of need. Family, too, is central to their lives. Marriages, often arranged for economic stability, create strong bonds of kinship. Children are a vital part of the family economy, contributing to the household and caring for their parents in their old age. Generations often live together, sharing knowledge, skills, and the burdens of daily life. These bonds of community and family provide a sense of security and belonging in an uncertain world. They offer emotional support, practical assistance, and a sense of continuity in a life often marked by hardship and change. Section 7. Remembering the forgotten, the significance of peasant life. The lives of medieval peasants may seem worlds away from our own, yet by understanding their stories, we gain a deeper appreciation for the foundations of our own society. They were the backbone of the medieval economy, their labor feeding the nobility, clergy, and growing urban populations. Their